Every time I put on Instagram, I see a commercial for this foundation. It's from Perbella, not sure. It's a CC cream. It has high claims, but does it work? Hi guys, welcome back to 5 Days of Foundation. This is series 3, and I'm going to be trying out this CC cream from Perbelle. This has some pretty decent claims. This is a shade adjusting, multifunctional, all-in-one color correcting, moisturizing makeup base and foundation. It conceals blemishes such as redness and pores while providing a flawlessly even complexion and a fresh, non-heavy natural makeup finish. You no longer have to worry about finding the right shade for your skin. Our unique shade adjusts itself to your skin tone. Now, this is not new technology. This has been around for a while. I've used a few different ones that say they adjust to your skin tone. I've never found them to be an exact science. I'm not sure how you could be, but let's give this one a try. This little bottle is $42, so this had best do an amazing job. So if you're new around here, I am 55. I have rosacea, which is pretty under control right now. It's doing pretty well. I always have a red undertone around here, but I'm not doing too bad. I have severely dry skin in the winter, mildly dry skin in the spring and the fall, and pretty normal skin in the summer. Right now it is spring, so it's relatively dry. It comes out white, like a lot of the self-adjusting ones do. Feels pretty thick. Wow, very white. This seems counterproductive, but let's just blend it in. I was going to use my brush, but maybe I'll try the brush on the right side and use fingers on here. Okay. I don't detect a smell, maybe a slight smell. I'm not sure about that. Right now it looks pretty white, but it usually takes a little bit of time. I always envision these little things going along my face. This is weird, I get it. Like little bugs or something on my face going, "Ooh, it's darker over here, adjust." Okay. I know, I'm weird. Okay, just feel bad. I mean, there's the left with nothing on it. Let me come in close. So there's with it and without it. So it definitely adjusts down. I would say that's a light coverage. It's pretty white still on my hand. Let's try to do it with a brush on this side and see if I can see a difference and if it works with that, because I'm not a fan of putting stuff on my face with my hands. I don't generally like it. I have too much. Actually, I'm going to use a sponge because I feel like, oh boy, I don't think this is going to work. Wow. Let's use a brush. Well, it definitely is easier with a brush as far as blending it goes, but I would have suspected that. It's not too sticky, but it's definitely sticky. I've had worse. I didn't want that in my eyebrows, and I got it there. This is with my brush. And then this is with my fingers. Okay, definitely light coverage. I would not say that this is giving me really good coverage. Equally sticky. Equally covering, I actually think. I think fingers and brush are both the same. All right, I'm seeing a little bit of white in some of my pores here. Not horrible by any stretch. I think that if I were to just blend it more, it would go away. Yeah, it's pretty much going away. I don't see that over here. Let me try doing another coat and seeing if I can make it do a little bit more coverage. I'm gonna do my hands with both. So I'm just gonna dot it all around. I don't see a lot of creasing, so I'm happy about that. I would love to see how like a very dark-skinned person would deal with this. Like, would it really adjust to a very dark skin? I don't know. Have any of you tried it that have very dark skin? I'm gonna go under my eyes. Again, not a huge fan of doing it with my fingers, but okay, let me get this off my hands. Oh, I don't know why, it just literally, oh, I hate that feeling. Okay, from my mirror here, it doesn't look bad. What are you guys thinking at this point? Do you think it's looking bad? I don't know. You definitely need to make sure it is very blended in because it is going to settle in on those pores as white. If you haven't rubbed it, then it's gonna appear white. I'm assuming over time that white will go away and look more normal, but I gotta say, actually, this is looking pretty good. It's definitely not drying. It's not catching any dryness on my face. I don't see much gathering on my forehead. This isn't bad. I gotta say, it's actually not bad. Okay, I was wrong. I went to my mirror over here that is just extremely bright and looked in my 10 times zoom mirror, and it really does grab a hold of dry skin. I just couldn't see it here. It is grabbing a hold of all my dry skin here. It also doesn't look like it's really settling in on my skin. Like from far away, not bad, but it's not looking great on my skin so far, but maybe it'll get better. All right, guys, got the rest of my face on, and I'm gonna tell you I don't like this at all so far. It has grabbed a hold of every dry spot I've got. It's not settling in on my nose well. It definitely needed to be powdered, but not a lot. I got it, it did dry down more than I thought it was going to, so I'm not mad about that. I do think the adjusting color worked. I do. I don't see white cast anymore. All right, editing Bobby here. I am self-tanned in this video. I'm actually self-tanned most time. So if you're doing a self-adjusting foundation like this one, it's going to self-adjust to your skin that is on your face. It's not going to adjust down to your tanned body. So my face looks lighter here, and it's because it adjusted to that color skin, not the skin that is the rest of my body. So I kind of look like I have a white cast, but I don't actually. So that's something to really keep in mind. I didn't really notice it much when I was doing it, but editing, I can see it a lot. So keep that in mind if you're going to use this kind of foundation where it self-adjusts to your skin color. I would say it's a light to medium coverage, not great. It grabbed a hold, like my powder, my blush did not go over it really easily because I didn't powder it a lot. And I used my Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur, which I actually like a lot and works usually pretty well. So I'm gonna wear it throughout the day like I normally do, and I'll do a couple check-ins at like a 3-4 hour mark and then at the end of the day. Sometimes, as you guys know, if you've watched some of my other series of 5 days of foundation, some days or some foundations, as I wear them, if it looks dry going in, it's like the oils on my skin start to react with the foundation and it actually starts to look better. That could be the case with Perbelle if that's, or Perbella. Oh, Perbelle, I think it's Perbelle because I don't know. Somebody's screaming at their screen right now going, Bobby, it's fill in the blank. Time to go get some things accomplished for the day. Okay, it's been about 4 hours and I will say it actually is looking a little bit better. You have to look pretty hard for you to see that it's picking up the dry patches on my skin. I don't even think it'll come across on camera. So I don't think this is a total train wreck at this point. It's not creasing anywhere, so that I think is wonderful. Do I think it's doing my dry skin any big favor at this point? No, and for something that says it's supposed to be a hydrating foundation, I just don't see the moisturizing part of this yet. But I will check in again at the end of the day and give you my final thoughts. It is 5:30 and clearly it is not the end of the day, but it's about when I would normally wash my face. I would go longer, but Doug and I are about to go bike riding, so that would not be a good test for this makeup to see. Well, I guess it would be an excellent test if it lasted through that, but it's hot out. I'm going to be a sweaty mess at the end of this, so I think I will close out this review here. I just looked at it really close and I'm okay here. I'm surprised actually it looks better up here. I do see some dry patches. It didn't crease, but it's down in here that I just see dry everywhere. And for a product that says it is a moisturizing, I mean, it's right on the bottle. It says color correcting moisturizing. So if it says it's going to be moisturizing, then it should moisturize, right? And it just doesn't feel like that. My skin does feel a little bit tight. So I am going to say, oh, I almost dropped. So the bottom line is this: would I purchase this again? The answer is no, I would not. I do not believe this is worth $42. I'm actually very sad I paid $42 for this. If you want to see a foundation that I absolutely loved, I am going to link that video right here and I will see you over in that one or another one. God bless.